All right, there we go. I gotta check out this platter you're doing.
Oh, that was the last one I did.
Hey, Robbo, what kind of wood is that? That's really pretty.
That's it's a red gum burl.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Good afternoon, Amy.
Hey, Amy.
No, they have a different day for Father's Day over there.
Yeah, we had our Father's Day in like June.
Thank you, Amy.
So, Robbo, I don't know if you saw or not what I finished today.
I caught a glimpse of it, yeah.
So you got walnut on the bottom, cherry in the middle.
What finish have you got on that?
So it's it's like a spray paint called triple coat.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Jay, it looks like all of that super glue is going away. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That little dark section just gives it character. Hey, thank you, Amy. I just saw your comment.
Bit of culture this afternoon, Amy, for you.
What is it? Calms the savage beast?
Yes. I just got to stop myself from whistling along with it. That's all.
Sing along with it.
No, you don't want me to do that, I can assure you.
Put on a little Carmina Burana.
That tune is actually called the Grand March from Aida, and about must have been 15, 20 years ago, I suppose we did that, and it was held at the Melbourne. We held it in the they held it in the open, the Melbourne Victorian Opera Company, and we actually used all the zoos from all the animals from the zoo in the march, the way it was supposed to have been done.
Oh, wow.
It was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I like all the musicals as well, Amy. With the exception of a couple. Can't stand Porgy and Bess. Oklahoma's not bad, but it's not one of my favourites. South Pacific's one of my favourites.
Yeah, South Pacific's nice. Have you seen Hamilton yet?
Hamilton, no.
It,
I
it's
don't. Go on.
it's kind of hard at first because I don't really get into the whole rap thing, but it's brilliant.
Yeah. No, I don't go much. I don't go to live theatre much anymore because my hearing's that bad. I actually can't hear it properly. So.
Mm. You know, it's funny. I love classical music, but once somebody starts singing opera, just makes me want to go hit something.
Oh, that's probably because you've never been to an opera.
No, I actually have. I've been to a
Yeah,
few of
which
them.
one? No, I reckon it's absolutely fantastic. The actual drama they can get into their voice.
I, I have a hard time with vibrato,
Oh, right.
and most opera singers they just kill it. If they're just nice, loud, and clear, I'm great. But the vibrato kills me.
Now I'll get a headset that sits on my bloody head properly.
Oh, do they make them big enough, do they?
Believe it or not, everybody that uses any students or anything that use my face shields have to adjust them right out because I must have a small head, but they have to alter them all the time to take them out. I have to wind them in about 5 clicks every time I put them back on again.
Well, you know what to do there, don't you?
Well, I've got my own as well, but I've got about...
Tell them to bugger off and get
well,
there.
sometimes I don't have what I consider proper face shields anyway.
So do your children come around and see you today, Robbo?
They're not allowed to.
Oh, come on now, don't be like that.
No. My daughter rang up from Canberra.
Yep.
But no, we're on a 5 kilometre radius thing, not allowed outside that.
Not even a video call.
Nah.
Bloody hell, it's a bit rough, isn't it? Don't they know Grandpa's got a good phone now?
We're a bit of a strange family in a lot of ways. We don't live in each other's pockets, but they know that if anything happens, I'm always there. So bit different from when I was growing up. Like, it was mandatory that we went down to my grandparents' place for Sunday lunch or Sunday tea, you know?
Yep. That's how it used to be when my grandfather was alive, every Sunday night.
Used to annoy the hell out of me because Sunday night was always a lamb roast, which was good. And my grandma could cook real good. But they had a TV, and at 6:30 we were allowed to watch Disneyland, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Amy, it's been extended for another 2 weeks. But at 7 o'clock, the ABC News was on. So Grandad used to change the channel from Channel 7 to Channel 2, and we always missed... I never saw the last half of a Disneyland series.
Oh, you poor deprived child.
Until we got our own TV.
Robbo, I totally remember those days too.
I don't, sorry.
You're just a young pup, Jay.
Yeah.
How old are you, Blair?
52.
Yeah. You're still a young pup too. You got 18 years to catch up to me.
Oh, at least 5 years, right?
No, I'm 70.
70? You don't look 70.
Yeah. Oh, I am. Sometimes I feel like I'm 110.
You and me both. I wake up and I creak.
With that hairdo, yeah. Robbo?
Oh, the COVID cough, yeah. And Amy, she's a young chickie babe. Aren't you, Amy?
Yeah, she's just a youngin' too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, but my wife's younger, so.
Hey, Jay, how old are you?
40-something? No, 45.
Okay. You don't look 45 either. I didn't think you were that old.
No, well, neither did I until he told me.
It's part of it. It's the genes. It's in the genes somewhere, apparently. A lot of my cousins are like it too.
She's definitely a young chickie babe. Look at that.
38. Wow.
Yeah.
I wish I was 38 again, just
Oh,
with what I know now.
Ah, no, she's 38 in December.
Yeah.
I'm 37 in January.
Oh, there you go. She's a year older than Amber.
Ah, you're another cradle snatcher, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my
Yeah.
wife's 10 years young. Julie's 10 years younger than I am.
Yeah. My nana and my nana and my papa, they're like 14 years difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am, Amy. I was born in 75, so you can do the maths if you like.
Wow. $1975 gas was like 90 cents a gallon. It's crazy.
And again, one almost 2 meters.
That's it. Ruin your work, Amber.
Excuse me?
What they come in here for? Bloody hell.
So he got you young, did he, Amy, so he could train you properly?
Oh, wow.
You know what? That's exactly what my uncles used to say to me when I was young. Make sure you get them young, mate, and you can train them up.
Well, that's what my wife thinks that she's safe from divorce because I haven't got time enough to train another one.
That's like a good one. I like that. Far out.
Yeah, Tammy is 2 weeks younger than me.
Ah,
Matter of fact, just a little story. We went to high school together. We never dated. I always thought she was cute. And her dad was my sixth grade teacher.
Oh yeah, I see why you stayed away. Scared shitless by the teacher. I'm not going through, man.
Do you want to hear something funny?
Is it funny though?
Oh, it's a coincidence. Jay's mum and my mum both had boys and both called them Jason, and they were a year apart. Then they both had, the second kid was a girl, and they were both born on the same day.
Wow.
Now that's pretty trippy.
I don't remember shit like that, so just like.
I worked with Jay's sister before I even met Jay.
God, just go away, will you?
There's more.
just fuck her off. Who cares? All right, just one more. We've been together for over 20 years.
Not over, almost 20.
Oh, she keeps every time I say it's getting to 20 years, she goes, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. She's been saying that for a couple of years.
Okay, here's the thing. I was 18.
Yeah, listen to
I'm
her. Here we go.
26. That's not 20 years.
Pretty bloody close.
Best thing I ever did was marry Julie, I tell you. I knew within 5 seconds of meeting her, I told her within a minute and a half that I was going to marry her.
Oh, wow.
Did she straighten you up?
Sorry?
Did she
It took
straighten
me
you up?
18 months. No, bit of a long story, but anyway.
Yeah. You had a quarter for that long, eh? Bloody hell.
Yeah, I asked her in the first 10 minutes. I only met her because I was doing a favour for a friend.
Turns out that he did you a favor.
Sorry, what was that, Blair?
Turns out that he did you a favor.
No, it was a she, actually.
Wow.
Well, there's not much talking going on today. What's going on?
Oh, that's all right. I've sort of shut up because I know that you'll probably put this up on YouTube and they're starting to get a bit too much personal stuff in there. And believe it or not, I'm a very guarded person as far as my personal life goes.
Oh, there's not that much stuff up there. Who's complaining now?
No, nobody's complaining. I just many years ago, a bloke said to me, I was admin on a very big woodworking forum, and a bloke said to me once, he said, I love the internet because it's all anonymous, you know. And I said, oh, is it really? I said, okay, here we go. I said, you are so many years old, you live in this suburb, you live in this street. I don't know the exact number, but I could easily find it if I wanted to. I said, you have 2 children. One is disabled and goes to a special school. I said, the other one is in a private school. They're this age and this age. I said, you drive a such and such car. Your wife's name is such and such. And I said, and you work at so and so, and occasionally you have split shifts. And he said, God, how the hell? I said, because you've told me.
Facebook.
Just in all your all your posts up on the board, just little snippets of information. And that used to be my job once, was collecting little snippets of information like that and putting it all together.
Sniffer dog.
Well, I got a head full of trivial shit.
Oh, is that why? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You and my dad. My dad is 85 years old, and I swear that guy has forgotten so much stuff, and he's just brilliant. He just has all these little pieces of information that.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like, you know, I used to attend a lot of company parties and things at one time with my wife. And, of course, company parties are always about the job, you know, in a lot of cases. And I'd be sitting there, I'd say, you know that if you dropped a 5-cent piece off the north tower of the Sydney Harbour Bridge and hit somebody on the top of the head, it'd go all the way to their navel before it stopped? And I'd say, what? And then that broke the conversation up from work then. Of course, occasionally I used to get the evil eye as well.
Only occasionally. They were just the times you were looking.
No, only occasionally. It's all right, Amy, as long as your mother knew, as long as she wasn't dating him. That's the most important thing. Don't laugh, I know of a case like that.
How many? Just one?
Yeah, one of my friends was dating the girl's mother. Married the daughter instead.
Bloody hell. Couldn't choose, eh?
Oh, well.
Okay, Amy, have a good night.
Yeah, see you later, Amy. Have a good afternoon, whatever
Yep.
you're doing.
See you later. Thanks for coming in. Ooh, I would. Yeah, not bad.
What does surprise me, there's supposed to be there's we're in stage 4 lockdown, which is a 5 kilometre radius that we're allowed to go anywhere, only allowed out for essential things. But the amount of traffic on the highway today, you'd think it was it's a beautiful day, I must admit. But you'd swear they're all going on holidays.
Maybe it's maybe there's a major company moving warehouse or something.
Don't know.
Oh.
You put Yorkshire Grit on that yet or not?
Yeah, I'm just trying something else.
Why? What are you trying?
Nothing, relax. It's all good. It's just a beeswax mix I made up ages ago.
This is going to be my most perfectly perfect piece ever.
Having a good day there in weather-wise, Robbo?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day actually. Hardly any wind. It's about it's 17 degrees in the workshop. Probably a bit hotter out in the sun.
Yeah.
But the sun's actually shining. Look, I'll show you.
We got hang on. We've got 20 today and 24 tomorrow. I mean, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, very nice. Much
Yeah.
better than the last couple of days, eh?
Oh, yeah. Mucho better.
You've been getting lots of rain, Robbo?
No, only the night time. It's been like Camelot here. It's been fairly good days, but they've been really chilly, typical spring weather.
Yeah, it was probably 95 today and probably about 100 in my workshop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's quite common around there in summertime.
Right. We should be coming off of summer here pretty quick.
Yeah, the Poms were complaining yesterday that it seems like somebody's thrown a switch between summer and winter. They're freezing over there at the moment.
Oh, man. So Jay, is there going to be a lid for this or no?
Yeah,
So,
hopefully. Blair was just asking if there was going to be a lid for it.
yeah. Well, it's supposed to be a box, so yes, it has to have a lid.
There you go.
Otherwise, it's just a pencil case.
Right?
Yeah. She collector.
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like now.
That's better.
That's only 80 degrees. Okay.
Yeah.
It does take forever.
That's not too bad in there. It's nice grain.
Yeah,
It is pretty.
coming up all right.
Just nip the bottom off like a normal tenon, eh?
Sorry?
Just nip the bottom off like a normal tenon. No special tricks or anything.
No, just leave it alone for the moment. Take it out of the chuck and put the other half for the lid in.
All right.
I'll be back in a second.
Yep. I'll be here.
Right. Now do a clean up, a very, very light clean up cut across that face, all right?
Doesn't matter which way I attack it from.
No. No, wait on. Which way are you going? Where are you going?
That way.
Yeah, right here. Okay. Don't worry about too much in the centre there. Now this is going to be a little difficult because you don't have any calipers. can't use those. What you've got to do now is get your parting tool, roughly measure the size of the box that it's going on to.
$83
No, is that where you're measuring? The lip
The
or
whole-
the no,
whole.
you got to measure the lip that it's going over. This is an outie, all right?
Right. So it's 78.
78.
So,
Right.
Jay, sometimes
Measures.
what you can do is if you hold that up to this lid portion of it, and if you've got a nice sharp pencil, you can
No, he
stick that
can't.
in there.
He can't.
No?
This is what I say. This is an outie. The lid actually fits over the inside lip. It doesn't fit over the outside.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Hang on a
measure.
second. Sorry, one sec.
I bite back.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm telling your dog I bite back.
No, I was talking to Amber. She's making me coffee. It's coffee o'clock.
Now measure 75 mil across.
75. So
So-
just in from that line, from that measurement, yeah?
Yeah.
Get rid of that freaking thing.
So you need it on the 37.5 mark. That doesn't look right.
If that sits
All
in a
right,
little
what do you
bit
have?
there,
80?
78 it was.
Yeah, and what was the outside diameter? 84.
Yeah, something like that. I'll have a look. 88.
88, 78, 10 millimeters, 5 millimeters each side.
Yeah.
Right, put a pencil mark in 10 millimeters from the outside edge of that lid. Yeah, don't worry about the other side. Just one side and then mark a line right round it.
Wow, what the bloody hell is going on here?
Well, it's hard to hold a pencil steady while you're rotating something. I get a solid mark and then turn the lathe on and put it on. It's much easier.
All right.
Right. Okay, now, just hollow that out, a very shallow dish inside there with your gouge, all right?
Not the parting tool.
No. Don't go too deep with the dish. Right, just one more cut up to the line, or from the line. Right, get your skew chisel, lay it flat on the rest like a scraper, and just mark that line. Go in a few millimetres. G'day Wayne, how are you?
How you going, Wayne?
Hey,
Right,
Wayne.
now get the box and try it in the recess.
Looks like Sid's in as well. Hey, Sid.
Oh, g'day Sid.
Hey, Sid. Sorry, I'll let you in.
How you going, guys?
Howdy. How's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Up to the lid.
Yeah.
How was your day, Sid?
Yeah, it's been good. Bit productive. Got a few more. Got nearly 2 more on my display tables made. So thought I'd better stop for a bite to eat. How you going, Wayne?
Oh, that's good. Right, now what you got to do, Jay, is start easing that out now until that base fits in there, all right?
Yep.
Yep, think of it as a haircut. You can always take it off. You can't put it back on.
You should have a couple of mil to go, so you've got plenty of room to play with it. Just do one cut and try it.
Miles off.
Yeah, all right, keep going.
You look nearly as chilled as me, Blair. I got the recliner going and the feet up as well.
Right. It's 10:30 here. I'm about ready to go to bed.
No, it's only 2 p.m. here.
I'll just put myself. Oh, I'm going to say I'll put myself on mute so you can talk, but it looks like Sid's already put himself on mute.
He's
I'm eating some
chewing on
almonds, so I didn't think you want to be crunching.
What are you munching on, Sid?
Almonds.
Oh,
That's why I put it on mute before. Where are you, Wayne? You're UK, are you?
Ooh, 5:30 in the morning. That's early. That's about what time I usually get up.
Yeah, I got up and watched Nick this morning for a while, and then Kim Tippin had a bit of a paint flow thing going on.
No, you didn't try it, Jay. I don't call that a try either.
Yeah, he's just a
Getting
hair off.
close. Yeah. This is when you make mistakes. Take a very light cut, Jay.
Yeah.
Question for you, Robbo.
Sorry?
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
The couple of boxes I've done the tenon and then fitted the lid to it, taken the tenon down till the lid fitted rather than the way around you're doing it. Is there a reason for doing it this way around?
Yeah, to make him work. No, he's got two. So this one's going to be an outie. The next one he does will be an innie.
Okay. So no particular reason or right or wrong way to do it one way or the other?
No, not really. I generally do an outie like this because it gives you the full depth of box that you can put things into. You don't have the lid approaching into the inside of the box.
Yeah, I'd do an outie so the lid's over the outside, but I fit the lid.
Yeah.
I would have the box in the chuck and I'd be taking the tenon down till the lid fitted.
No, I do it the other way. Yeah. I just do it this way, that's all.
That's just whether there was a particular reason for doing it that way, that was all.
No.
And on the smaller boxes I've done, I haven't actually rounded them outside until after I've hollowed out the inside and joined them together.
Yeah, well, he's just done the bottom one at the moment, so.
Oh, that's
how
right.
close is it now? How close is it now, Jay?
Your mic's cutting out, Robbo.
Yeah, you keep dropping out when you're talking. It's I give it. This is what you're on, just this much.
The bee's whisker.
No.
Must be getting close.
So close.
Right. Rightio. Now, remember what I said about using the shoulder of the skew chisel?
Yep.
Start doing that. Because now you've got to start dialing it in. You need micro cuts. Go a little bit deeper there with the skew chisel first. In you go. Bit deeper even. Because you've got about a 6 mil pike in that. Just watch out you don't go too far on towards the outside. Right. Okay, now before you make a cut, just try the lid again to make sure you haven't nicked the edge.
It's about time you trained that rooster.
Well, you can still hear it from I'm inside the house now, not inside the shed. He's a rowdy bugger.
He is.
But he's raising the chooks up. We're starting to get a few eggs, so that's all right. He's doing his job. He's getting them excited.
You ever have one attack you, Sid?
Yeah, I had I haven't got one at the moment, but light Sussex, which is a big frame bird, and they're a big heavy bugger. And I had one come up. He got me in the back of the legs, raked down the back of the legs with the spurs.
Ooh.
Christmas dinner?
No, it's the only one I had, and I paid $50 for him, so he got away with that.
Yeah, $50 worth. It wasn't gonna fry him up yet.
No, I
just
run
gotta
a
put the
couple of
kettle on,
incubators.
Yeah.
I'll be gone for 5 minutes. Just slowly work your way out to that until it fits, all right?
Yeah, I never had a rooster. I had a whole bunch of chickens, and
I'm 8 k's. I was 5 miles out of town, so I've actually got I've probably got about 8 roosters out there at the moment and about 50 chickens.
oh wow,
I've got ducks, geese, a couple of turkeys, 3 cows.
wow. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you Old McDonald.
3 cows and 1 in the freezer.
I'm not old. I had 4. One of them's in the freezer.
Yeah.
Tasty cow.
It costs, yeah, beautiful. Costs I worked it out. It cost me about $8 a kilo, all up from when I got the calf, feeding it through till when I got it slaughtered and put it in the freezer. So $8 a kilo on average across the whole lot, and you pay for a cheap cut of beef here at the moment. We're paying somewhere between $19 to $27 a kilo, depending what cut you get. So it's a no-brainer when you got enough ground to grow your own. It's a no-brainer.
Right.
So, can I put a cow on your property? I'll lease a metre by a metre land, all right?
Okay. Long as you come and feed it.
Oh, what? I feel ripped off now.
You're not allowed to eat it.
You can have the tail and the ears and the hoof.
I mean, Amber, wrong one. Amy's the other
Bloody
one.
hell, mate.
I know.
Get the virtual slap.
I was waiting for
Oh.
you to correct yourself.
Yeah, so I did this one. See, this is the bottom, right? It's got that's the burnt bits.
Okay, yeah.
So at least it does actually go through a fair way.
No, it does actually, yeah. I've got another piece like that here. I might have to have a play with that now.
Yeah, and then on the inside, I'm not really too sure if you can see it, but down there, that's where the black is on the side here.
So
But
there's a bit of
black.
carbon's gone right through it.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, it's actually done quite a good job. I would have been disappointed to lose because it's called a burnt lidded box. You see, and it's got no burn on it.
Yeah.
So, Jay,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a little piece of advice. Maybe, I don't know, you probably already see it, but you see that crack on that lid?
I'll put my glasses on. I can't
Just
see
right
it
on top.
at the moment. That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you make it too tight of a compression, you know what's going to happen, right? Yep, exactly. So I mean, you want to make it tight, but not real tight, because you know how wood moves.
Yes.
CA is your friend.
Are you American?
Yeah,
It's called super glue.
but they can't spell.
No, that's right though. But
I said the ones I buy actually have don't have super glue on them. They've got CA on them.
hello.
Put that man down. You don't know where he's been.
Bloody hell, Sid.
She says hi, guys.
Hello.
All right, guys. Well, that's enough for me. I will see you guys later.
No doubt. All right, Blair. Good catch up again.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
That split.
Is that a new split or an old split?
It's mostly just from turning it. Really.
Yeah.
It hadn't sat in here overnight in the shed, but that split goes down to about there. I don't know if you can see that.
What are you pointing at?
Just
Got
a
a split
split in the lid. I just super glued it. Not a good place to have it really, but oh well, shit happens, don't it?
No, stuff happens.
Sorry, stuff
Blair
happens.
gone to bed.
Like Blair said, as long as you don't make it too tight a fit, it'll be all right.
Sorry, Robert.
Right, how's the lid going?
It's going. I haven't actually done anything since you left.
Oh,
I'm
she
still
said Slacky.
You took your headphones off. We started talking about you, Robbo.
Yeah, that'll be right. I'll look later and see what he said.
Yeah, look, paybacks are a bitch, aren't they, eh? No, you'll be wasting your time watching it, Robbo, to be honest. That'll make you want to watch it even more now, won't it?
Has Blair gone to bed, has he?
Yeah, the little woman. The boss came home.
Oh, right.
Alrighty,
Yeah,
good.
Wayne, pork's cheapish over here. It's beef that's expensive, and lamb's even more expensive.
Now, I wonder if the transport industry is dropping the price of their fuel, because they used to put a fuel levy on when it went over $1.30 a litre.
They did, didn't they?
And I wonder if they've dropped that off now that fuel's so flaming cheap. I bet they haven't. Oh, just keep working on it, Jay.
Yep.
Very carefully.
Is that the crack?
Yeah, it's the one I super glued. It's getting bigger. Did you say you got this stuff done for the community shop, Sid?
Oh, still going. I've got two built, and in there I've got one that's ready to go in, and I've got one that's almost ready to go in, and I've got to build one more. Oh, that's close. So you all lined up for tonight, Robbo?
Oh, yeah, pretty well. Well, as I was saying to them before, I'm going to be a bit out of my comfort zone tonight. I've always had a saying that those that can't turn, decorate and burn. And I'm doing both tonight.
Oh, you know, like, I think it's all right when you can turn and you add it onto it. One of the things I'd be interested in having a look at some point in the future is that the Sorby tool that you lost the bolt out of and you put a post up, they sent you a new bolt.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, some demonstrations on correct use and variations on use. Yeah, that sort of on those. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get onto that one day.
Well, I haven't got one. I don't know whether I'll get one. I'd like to see what you do with them first.
There's a lot of things around that you can use without that, like there's leather punches and all sorts of things you can whack into them.
Yeah. Like this. It makes the exact same pattern, all right, and it cost what? How much?
$4.
$4 on AliExpress with free delivery, and it's a leather tool.
Yeah, it's for doing the notching down leather, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It does the same job, but the Robert Sorby one is so much more stronger. That's all. You just rip the shit out of those cheap ones.
Yep.
Well, the leather ones are meant to be used by hand, not with a machine running.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. The wood just tears the new one. But it still works all right.
Oh yeah.
Well, the tools I bought for Jay, I bought off Ali. I paid like no more than $50 with delivery.
Yeah. Well, I use a lot of metalworking, knurling tools and things.
Oh, yeah. What for?
Oh, it's for decorating things, or I used to.
Ooh. It's one. If it didn't have the cracks in there, I would have been able to wedge it in there then.
Yeah, well, you don't want to do that at the moment.
Go on there, dear. Yep.
What's making a noise in the background? Is that you, Jay?
Amber's sanding and she's knocking the sandpaper off the sawdust off the sandpaper.
Right.
Other than that, it isn't me.
I can hear the sandpaper working.
He can hear the sandpaper working.
It's making me tired.
Is it? Oh, thanks for telling me. Now I know the key.
You should try doing the sanding. It's a present for someone, so I have to make it the most perfect that it's my work's ever been. So it's a bit tricky and time consuming.
Yeah.
planning a trip down your way next month.
Are you?
Yeah. When a bottle of alcohol arrives.
Beautiful.
Let's take our wedding anniversary.
I'll buy it next fortnight, and it'll take about 2.5, 3 weeks to get here. So.
Yep. No worries. I'm in no hurry, so you're fine.
I am though.
All right. We'll see you next year sometime.
Just put it in the post, and we'll send you the alcohol later. All right.
It costs more than the booze is worth to post it.
Nah, I was talking about the band. I was talking about the bandsaw, not the alcohol.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It costs more than what the alcohol's worth to post it up. There'll have to be 2 bottles then.
Oi. Are you paying for the petrol?
Oh, come on.
Well, if he wants 2 bottles, then he's definitely paying for petrol.
Drives a hard bargain.
Yeah. Got rid of my tablet today. I sold it.
The what?
I sold my Samsung tablet today.
Okay.
Stupid bloody things. It was all right to record on until I got actual cameras, but
Yeah.
other than that, it was a bit of a dead shit. It was just too slow. I much prefer computers.
Yeah, I don't like using the phone or anything much. I always prefer to get on the computer.
Yeah. It took 10 years just to open something up, and by the time you got it open, you were too pissed off. You just went and did it on 3 other devices, before that opened up. I sold it for $80.
That's not bad. How old was it?
5 or 6 years old, I suppose. But I looked on Facebook before I did it, and they were all going from anywhere from 150 to 220. So I put it up for 100 and ended up selling it for 80.
Okay.
I lowballed everyone so ours would go, and it did. It was posted up for about an hour and a half.
So I was reckon if you want to sell something, you put it up at a price it's going to sell at.
Yeah, that's right. No, there's nothing wrong with it. It was just slower than a computer, so it annoyed me.
Oh yeah.
What?
Do you know anybody who wants to buy a fish tank?
Yeah, we got a fish tank we got it custom built, and it's got a centimeter bottom because we had a turtle, and it's got a turtle ledge and stuff built into it.
Yeah, right.
It's 1.2 meters long.
It's that big tank sitting in our lounge.
Yep.
I don't know if you paid any attention to it.
Yeah, I reckon I remember seeing it.
How you going, Stace?
Okay.
Hey, Stacey. You're out of bed early for a Sunday?
Is it Sunday? Shit, I should have been at church.
Why didn't you frizzle
I'm
up?
worshipping. I'm at the altar now, standing on the lake.
Wouldn't you frizzle up, Sid? I know I would.
I'd be okay. I'm pretty sure the building would fall down.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Now that's getting damn close.
All right. This is where you've got to be careful.
Yeah. I've got to be careful the whole time.
Well, you should be. You don't go at things that are like a bull at a gate. That's right.
Now I've been wiping this every time, so when I take it off, I know it's done something because it's got the shavings on the skew.
Good.
Huh? Covering my bases.
So just in case you were wondering, Robbo, I'm good to earworm tonight if you want again. So I better go and do a bit more anyway.
Yeah.
I'll catch you later.
All right, see you later.
Okay, catch you later, Sid. Yeah, I'll
See
send
ya,
you the link
David.
through about. I'll send you the link through about 7 o'clock your time. All right.
Yeah.
No worries. Right. See you guys.
See ya.
Yeah, don't force it, Jay.
And just a little bit more.
Yeah, and then you've got to make it a fraction deeper. All right.
Yep.
I'd actually come in about a quarter of a mil inside the groove there and
Yep.
make that centre section a bit deeper. All right.
Yep.
Just work your way out towards the
Yeah.
actual mortise part. We can tidy all that up in a minute. Right, now just try your lid. Try your base at least.
I haven't got it all the way to the edge yet.
All right. Okay.
Nearly
Sorry. Looked
though.
like it. Yeah, it looked like you had. a little bit of shadow there on the camera. Yeah, I've got my cup of tea, thanks, Stace. I'm right.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, don't force it or you'll crack the top. All right, just give it a little bit of relief all the way to the bottom so as that gap closes up. Now you need to take a little bit off the inside edge as well, Jay. Just a fraction in there. Not much. All right, suck it and see again. Yeah, no. All right, just give it a bit more relief. Make sure that that edge is straight.
Yep.
No, I think you've probably got a slight taper on the edge of the mortise there. So make sure it's straight. Yeah, there. Now try the box again. You can't rush this, unfortunately.
That's all right.
Yeah, still too tight.
Yeah.
All right. Give it a bit more relief. That'll probably do it. No, it's still too tight.
Still squeaky. still made the squeak, but it fit much better.
Yeah, no. Right, there's two types of lid you can make, right?
Yep.
You make what they call a pop lid, which pops when it pulls off, but you need two hands to get it open. The one that I prefer is a loose lid, so that you can lift the lid off without having to use both hands, because you've generally got stuff in your hand that you want to put inside it.
Yep.
So, and that timber is wet, it's likely to distort a little bit as well. So we're making a looser lid on this one. The only reason you do pop lids is to impress other wood turners, or it's going into a gallery, all right?
Yep.
It's a useless object otherwise.
Have you been playing around with your mic cord or something in near the computer?
Why?
It's stopped now, but before I could hear a bit of a humming noise, and that just means that you've knocked your sound cord or something. It's stopped now, though.
I think it depends if I get close to cameras or something.
Oh, okay.
But it seems to be in all right.
Yeah, all right, that's all right. It's gone now, though.
Is
There
it
you
back
go.
again now?
No,
Is it back again now or not?
no.
No. Oh,
There you
well,
go.
it might be like me. Right, now is the join all closed up? Line up the grain.
I'll put it on the other camera.
Yeah, right. Now, bring your tailstock up
Yeah,
and hold the bottom of that box, all right?
yep.
You're going to need your tool rest too.
Yeah, I'm just moving it out of the way because I don't actually have it's not on the tool, on the lathe.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Don't push too hard on it. Just
Yep.
now, what you're going to do is,
Oh, what happened then?
start. I don't know. We went back to the start.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
All right. Now, what you're going to do is make the lid the same size as what the box is. All right.
Yep.
Then you can sand that all up, and then you're going to turn the tenon off the bottom of the box.
Oh, fucking idiot.
Hey!
Yeah, I just stabbed myself in the eye with the bowl gouge, so I'm gonna have a bit of a swear, okay?
You're right. I can't see him.
I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know.
The actual eye or just your eyelid?
I don't know. I whacked myself in that region.
I was going to help you.
No, no blood coming out, so let's get on with it. Oh, what the goony goo goo was that?
that generally indicates that the tailstock isn't in line with the headstock. That's the box creeping on the. Just try
Yeah.
taking the tailstock up a
I
little bit.
tightened it up a little bit.
Yeah, all right. Just see what happens now. That's better. Just do another little turn on the tailstock while it's running. That sounds better. This is why I generally don't finish the outside of the box until I get it to this stage. Then I'll do the whole lot. Ah, hello, back.
Hello, back. Is front coming too? So I'll just sand that little bit. It's uneven. It's flush with it there, but not there.
Well, just do a cut on the box itself as well.
All right.
Could be getting a bit of distortion in the box because it's drying.
Yep.
Is that a ball gouge or a spindle gouge?
Bowl.
Yeah. Get a much better finish with a spindle gouge, but you get a better finish with a skew chisel actually, but anyway. I was actually wondering the same thing. Why?
Well,
Whether it was World War III because the kids are up.
or is she hearing news that we don't know about?
Now, if you like, you can take that tenon down a little bit on the bottom of the box and sand all that as well. I would have used a gouge. You just hit your tailstock.
Hey?
You just hit the tailstock with the chisel.
All right. If you think so.
Now, you've got to dish the bottom of that in a little bit, all right?
Not with this then?
No.
You want my sandpaper?
No, don't leave it there. Over with the other sandpaper, dude. I told you it's got to be kept in order.
there's one thing about it. Saints that sound like kids that are saying the world over. Right, now, if you like, get your skew chisel, long point down, as if you're doing a V cut down into there, all right?
Yep.
So you rub the left-hand bevel down the bottom of the bowl to cut in, and then give it a relief. Now you've got to get the handle right round towards you, right round. So this sits straight. Remember, bevel is king.
You want to go there like that?
No. The left-hand bevel down the face of the bowl.
Oh, down there. Oh.
Like that. That's it. Only angle it out just a fraction at the top. Right, make your cut with the point. Now give it relief now. Come away from the thing towards the tailstock. Start nipping it off. You want to leave about a 16th of an inch there, all right? Or about a millimetre. Put the long point in towards the tailstock and give it relief. Watch that edge. That's it. Like chopping through a tree, right? Right, now make sure that is dished in. So aim the bevel so that it's heading a little bit towards the headstock. Okay, Jade, now sand the whole thing up. You can sand the bottom, all the sides, Yorkshire Grit it, do whatever you like with it. And don't spend hours sanding it or it'll get too hot. So most of Britain are going to heave a huge sigh of relief tomorrow, they say. It's a bit of cypress, macrocarpa. Not cypress pine, but cypress. Finishing off what he started yesterday.
Lots of scratches.
Sorry?
Oh, just it's got lots of scratches.
How noisy is this thing, Joe?
Oh, you got to use it tonight.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Okay.
Well, I think it's all right anyway, but Charlotte might not. Very dusty wood.
Your dog didn't like it?
No, he didn't agree with me at all. Sounds like you two would get along a charm.
Don't forget the bottom.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Stace. It's an air grinder.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was a just an air, where you blow air on your product, on your piece, you know?
Oh, no. No, it's a die grinder.
Oh, yeah. Well, the chainsaw marks weren't enough for you?
No, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, so. Morning, Jaffy. How are you?
Yeah. Jappy, how you going?
Don't forget to do the bottom.
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I did that first.
Right. Bottom nice and smooth and clean, is it?
Yeah, other than the nub in the middle.
Yeah, right. Now, what we're going to do now is try and reduce that nub a little bit more, all right? Have you got any tape? Like packing tape?
Like that.
That might be all right.
I've got cloth tape.
Well, wrap it round the join between the lid and the box, all right?
Yep.
And make sure you wind it on the right way so that it doesn't
Go flying
undo.
off. Yeah.
Nice and tight. Chicken tape, it's called.
This stuff.
Yeah,
Bunnings calls it plumber's tape.
yeah, I know what they call it. We call it chicken tape. It's to hold the lid on or to hold the box on the lid while you finish off the bottom.
Yep.
Or at least give it some support, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Yarpy had to sleep in as well.
That's right. He's allowed to.
That'll do. Just one wrap around it'll do.
Well, that's 2 and a bit, but okay. It's not coming
Yeah.
off then, is it?
Yeah, normally it is called masking tape or frog tape or something like that, but
Yeah.
we call it, in wood turning, I call it chicken tape because it's to stop the things from flying off and hitting you.
Y'all's a chicken.
Right, now gently work on that nub. No,
Yeah, go.
with your skew chisel, because you're going to be sort of using that left-hand bevel to hold it on towards the lid as well, all right, while you cut that little bit off. Keep your tailstock there as long as you can. Yeah, I know it's cracking through. That's quite normal. Up on its head, that's it. Get your bevel around. Yeah, just watch out you don't run into the tailstock.
Yep.
You should have enough clearance there now to start cutting it through from the base of the box towards the
No,
tailstock.
I need a skinnier skew.
No, that should be all right.
All right.
No, not that way. Not that way. Not that way. Long point down.
Might
Got
go
a heap.
dark.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea too.
Take tailstock off, eh?
Just gently ease it back and see what happens. All right, give it a try. Don't put too much pressure on. Right, take your tailstock right out of the way and clean that right off now. Should be pretty clean anyway, I think.
Yeah.
Ah, not like that. Ah, jeez. You're scraping it, you're not cutting it.
Don't be like that.
Turn it up on, just use the long point and just cut it down.
Did a pretty good job, I reckon.
Right. That does a better job.
Yep.
Right. You should be able to just put your grit straight on that
All right.
if you've done it properly.
Do you realise who you're speaking to?
I know. That's why I said if you've done it properly.
I really hope no one's surprised at how quickly I'll rip through this batch of Yorkshire Grit, considering I turn every day. What were you going to say, Robbo, before I rudely interrupted?
I was going to say I agree with Wayne. When you get older, it's to get up to go to the bloody toilet.
I wasn't reading the conversation.
No, I know that. Oh, I've got one. Don't worry, Stace. It's lucky it's 800 kilometres away, I'll tell you.
I thought the box when I opened up the grinder, I thought there was going to be a big hand come out of it and slap me, you know?
Well, I thought of that.
Let's have a mallet on spring loaded, so when I open the box, whack. I'm going to give it another coat because I should have put sanding sealer on it first.
Oh, that's right. You need sanding sealer with Yorkshire Grit.
Hey, yeah, it just soaks in like butter on a hot day. Gone.
No, I got to shout like that to get his attention.
He's just showing off for the camera, Stace.
No, you go all right. You go all right for about bloody 99.9% of the time, and then suddenly revert back to your old habit.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
What old habit? Yeah, I know.
Using scrapers for everything.
Oh, come on now, don't be like that. It was just quick and easy.
It's not actually.
It worked. I'm not going to argue with you, but it worked. All right. So is the tenon on the handle? Is that the handle for the handle?
Yeah,
The
just
handle?
right now. Wait on. Rightio. Take that tape off and take the box section off now. Now we'll finish off the lid. All right.
Yep, there it is.
And don't drop it.
All right.
Rightio. Now, just make a small concave inside the lid there.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Just do that first with a small gouge. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I must admit I have a great deal of trouble going to sleep. It's 20 minutes before I can get to sleep most nights.
20 minutes. You're lucky.
Yeah.
I lay there for bloody 3 hours sometimes. Like my phone goes flat before I go to sleep. Even my phone's had enough of me. Really, dog.
Oh no, Stace, I've got the patience of Job most of the time. Get your bevel around, Jay. Move the handle right round, that's it. And open the flute up a bit, you're too shut. Now if you can keep it that deep, that'll be fine. Yeah, I know that, Yarpy. I have trouble sleeping too. Right. Now, get your skew chisel.
Yep.
Now this time you can lay it flat on the rest like a scraper.
Yep.
With a long point towards the headstock.
Yep.
And you're going to put two grooves in there, all right? With a long point. But hold it down flat like that. That's right. Just swing the handle towards you a little bit. Move that. No, that's it. No, move the groove in a bit. You want one between the edge and the center point, and another one between the center point and where you put the mark in, all right?
Right there, yeah. In the center.
Yeah,
of the,
about there. Yep.
In the center of the center.
Yep. That's it. Right, now move in towards the center and put one between there and the center mark, all right?
Yep.
Right, if you put two grooves in, they don't have to be evenly spaced. If you put any more than that in, it looks terrible if they're not evenly spaced.
Yep.
So just two grooves is fine, and you always use a long point like that on end grain and on a bowl because it doesn't tear it out. If you tried to cut that like a V cut, you would rip the thing out and the line would be wonky. It wouldn't be nice and sharp.
Okay. All right.
Rightio, finish that all off inside. Watch out you don't sand too much off the edge. In fact, I'd leave the edge alone.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Careful at the bottom of the sandpaper isn't hitting the tenon, all right?
Folded.
Morning, Mike. Good afternoon in our case.
How you going, Mike?
Yeah. Sad fact, isn't it? Half the world's sleeping while we're still awake.
Lucky.
Yeah. Even Nick's out of bed by the look of it.
Hey, how's it going?
You haven't been arrested again, have you, Nick? Mike? Yeah. Yeah, it would have been pretty interesting, I would think.
Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing. One part might be a little bit too thin.
What do you mean?
Where the lid goes on, the edge of the lid's starting to fall apart because of where the fire damage is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been cooked, that's why. Oh, well, not much you can do about it.
Nah, can you see that? Little tiny notches taken out of there, right on the
Yeah.
very edge.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm not. Nothing I can do about it. So
Incoming.
Yep. Duck. Oh. Damn, you shit the bed, Jappy. So what did you end up making in your nighttime live, Nick? I watched the start of it and fell asleep. No, I'm sorry, I got about maybe half an hour, 40 minutes you were into it, and I came on, had a look, couldn't sleep, so it put me back to sleep. Thank you. It's on my secret account, so I couldn't talk.
You know, don't put too much pressure towards that outside edge.
No, I'm not. Trust me.
I can hear it clicking as you go past it.
Yeah. No, I'm just letting this cloth just hit it. Yeah, I was the same when I used to work. Jappy had to get up like 3 hours at least before I started work. Oh, there you go. You're playing with your sound cord again.
Oh. No, I'm just don't know what's causing it.
It's like a slight distortion kind of thing. You know, in the old days when you didn't plug the AV plug in properly and you had that kind of noise. Yeah.
Don't know what's going on.
Oh. I've been to Yorkshire. Does they get taken off like this, or does they get like a
No,
jam
right.
chuck or something?
Yeah, well, normally you do it on a jam chuck, but what we're going to try is turning. Have you got a rubber band?
No. Oh, you just want me to hold? You want me to hold the container and the lid together?
No. You've finished the lid now, have you?
Yeah.
Done with Yorkshire Grit?
Yep.
All done? Right, take it out of the chuck.
I'll give it a lacquer tomorrow outside.
Yeah, I'll take it out of the chuck. And don't drop it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, see if the chuck will expand out enough to hold it on the inside of that lip. And don't screw it out to the max.
No,
It won't come out far enough.
no, it's a centimetre off.
Okay. Right. What you're going to have to do,
It
get
could
the
be
base.
a handle.
Eh?
It could be
Yeah,
a handle.
no, it's untidy. Or is it smooth?
It's got a couple of
Chisel marks in it.
chuck jaw marks.
Yeah. Right. Couple of ways you can do it.
Yep.
You make a jam chuck to fit it onto
Uh-huh.
on the inside,
Yep.
or you can make something like a jam chuck and hot melt glue it to it.
Okay. Yeah, so just do like an opposite jam chuck so it fits inside like a container. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Oh, well, you can do it on. I'd probably make it a deep one to fit on the outside of that because it's so fragile
Brittle.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's starting to break
All
away
right.
now. But I've got to go.
Yep, I was about to
'Cause
say I've been lazy and haven't cut the ply up anyway, so
Yeah, because I've got to get ready for tonight.
yep. All right. Thanks for your help.
It's all right. All right. See you later, everybody.
Yep.
I'll see some of you tonight, I hope.
All of you better be there. Ah. No excuses.
All right.
All right. Have a good day. What's left of it.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye-bye. Well, I'm going to run away too, you see. So I'll give you a preview of the box. So that's the bit on the top that I got to get off. Not bad. Not too bad. Get the grain to line up. Get my camera angles right here, buddy. Come on. A couple of nice streaks there. Concaved it. So it's a bit better bottom. It's a loose fit lid. It's a French fit. Better not do that too much, it'll bloody break on me. I reckon over time I'm going to have to, I don't know if you can see that there, but it's got a million splits running down there from the heat. It was next to a campfire, so it got heat before it even got chopped off. And the grain lines up, I think. Yep. I've got another This was like double the height. I've got another one to do tomorrow. It's all ready. Got a bit of dark there. It's a bit darker, this one, so I expect it to have more splits. So can you see the splits in that? Going down there, they kind of spiral across. They start in the corner and work their way across. This is cypress, Jappy. Very temperamental. It cracks very easily, no matter where you keep it. All right, so that's me done for today. I appreciate everyone coming and watching. It's not much fun for some people because Robbo's not yelling at me, eh? All right, I'll leave you with my finishing. I tried the green screen out today and it was all right. Didn't really like it that much, to be honest. So look, now we just got trees. Is that cool? Just trees. That's better. Look at that. Right on the wall. See? Yeah. Yeah, it was like it's just the trees were just hanging over this little trail and it just looked like somewhere you didn't want to be in the middle of the night. Oh, I didn't want to be there anyway. There's someone's house. That'll do. All right, take it easy, folks. Oh. Computer says no. All right, cheers. Have a good one. Thank you for coming in. Bye.